This one. This is the button.
Nice.
What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. We are playing some D&D 5e. Yay! And it's been a while since we've been on this map, hasn't it? Hasn't it? Caesar said he's running late, but he's gonna be here. What's up, guys? Everybody say hello.
Howdy.
Hi.
Okay, I was just checking to make sure the stream sounds are going. I don't want to record freaking 3 hours of you guys not talking or some shit like that.
Pull a Mar
Yeah.
Banya.
No, I mean pull Drake. I've done it. Don't. I've
This
recorded.
isn't Rob's stream. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I've recorded myself peeing on break. I've done it all.
Hello.
There he is.
Hey, Caesar.
Don't worry, your character's still alive. No,
For now.
for now.
Drake,
So-
you going on that cruise?
Yeah, I think John's
Are
going
you
too.
going?
I think Manicure's
Really?
going too. Why are you thinking about it?
Here's the thing. My wife wants to take a cruise so bad, but you literally cannot, like, I missed a turn. Hang on, I got to turn around in the parking lot. And she's going, motion sickness. You know, I mean, literally turn around in the parking lot too quick and she's getting sick. And she wants to do a cruise. I said, there's no way.
Dude, I get seasick really easy
You
too.
gotta
And
find
those cruise
like
boats
a-
are so big.
local dinner cruise or something small and have her test it out. See if it works.
A local
Yeah, it's
dinner cruise.
Do you like
You
one
really
of those
don't-
I'm on a
riverboat
lake out
things?
here. Yeah.
What's the worst
I'd like
thing
to
that
do
can
one of those.
happen? She's stuck in the cabin for 5 days throwing up? Whatever. Just bring her. Come on.
Get her a balcony room and then she can
I
puke
mean,
over the balcony.
What I say is we just part of your...
Oh, honey.
Before the boat leaves the dock, you get her so drunk that she's hung over for 3 days, and it's the same thing, so... Anyways, let's play D&D. So, last time we left off, we kind of hustled out of the table, but you guys are back in Dr. Troy's. Like, whew, that was a that was a that was a long 24 hours.
And it's only been 24 hours. We spent a
Yeah.
little bit of time figuring out that, wow, it's only been a day.
Yeah, you're like, the cheese isn't even moldy yet that we left here.
Point of order, we stash all of our silver immediately in a secret hiding place.
Like downstairs and like
In the
call.
crematorium. Yeah.
in the. I don't know how much silver do you guys got.
A lot.
We held on to
We found
quite a
these
bit.
big blocks of.
There should be a
silver
bunch of
that
it
have
in
been
the
mashed together.
party funds.
I've got 4 lump of silver coins.
Yeah.
Lumps of silver?
I don't know
Yeah.
how much is a lump.
You want
Is
to
that
throw
a-
them in the
Open it
party
up.
sheet, and I'll throw them
Is
in
Is
the
that a
party
weight?
funds.
Is that a new weight?
Yeah.
of lump?
3 or 4.
I mean, if I had to imagine a lump of coins, it would be like at least the size of your hand, right? A lump.
It says 8 pounds.
Wow,
8
that's
pounds of silver.
That's
a
a lot.
big lump. That's a big
Yeah.
lump. It's like a
And then
bowling
he's got
ball.
4 of them. We each had one for a while. Yeah, I have one too, but it's in Dr. Troy's. Worth 400 silver. On the level 2 of the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. I made a note.
So 8
I was like, you
times
had to have
4, we
made a
got
note.
32 pounds of.
So I'm looking.
So that's-
and
Anybody else have silver you need thrown in the party funds?
Yeah, I'll move it to the.
I don't see any.
Yeah, just
I've
throw them
got
in
a
the party sheet, and
silver-
I'll
Yeah.
pass it over. Along with the peg leg.
I do have a couple other silver things. Like silvered weapons. I think we want to store those.
Well, I mean, if
Down
you
below,
want to
right?
like stash one somewhere or something, like a
Yeah, like
silver
a silver
dagger in
dagger
your
currently
boot,
in
or
there.
you know what I mean. But that's up to you guys. Get caught
Yeah,
with a
keep
silver
in mind,
dagger.
equip-
Definitely get
Uh,
looked at strangely.
No, I don't, but I do have.
I didn't know it was silver. I just thought it was pretty.
And Marley, you're showing 5 rations. Is that something you just got in the last 24 hours? If not, they're gone. Poof.
Yeah, if they're in my inventory, I
Yeah,
never look
Morkill's
there.
got 1 and Marley's got 5. I think those might be poofed.
We've
Oh,
got
I still have
But
one.
20 in the
you still
party
have
funds.
you still have 20 in the party funds that you can redistribute. I just cleaning up stuff, looking through. You guys got
What
a
about
nice
what
amount
about
of
my
scrolls.
my wild magic mushrooms, Drake? Are those gone?
Um, no, those are kind of magical.
Sweet.
All of those mushrooms that come back from Undermountain are kind of magical now. They're glowy. Yeah, I think you
Okay.
guys got a bunch of inventory stuff that you're like, what the frick are we gonna do with all this stuff? Scrolls, you got a shit ton of scrolls.
Scrolls and yeah, those are mostly pages that have been torn out of.
I know.
Yeah, but I have some complete and intact uh, spell books that I never went through to see. You know, I think one of them is like a
Orgy
year
ended
old.
up with 4 doses of drow poison out of the Undermountain. Nice.
Who has that?
You
Oh,
do.
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I want poison. Yeah, I have I have drow, wyvern, snake. No, I use up all my snake. Spider, and then S, poison. It's nice for my offhand dagger to do a little bit more
Well, so
sneak attack with my rapier, and then offhand
you
poison.
guys are gonna be able to. Oh yeah, offhand poison. You guys are gonna be able to get anything you want out of the player's handbook if you need to, right? In the next 24 hours or whatever.
And I start
Warship.
working with Oreg and my new poisoner's kit proficiency to try and distill my S poison to be a little more effective.
Yeah.
um, maybe not more. Are you trying to do more damage, or maybe you're trying to do a conditioned?
Well, the original venom is designed to blind. Uh, that's an effect that the original venom that we came up with does. So,
Cause I don't have that coded. Is it? Is your normal venom supposed to do that too?
Well,
when I spit, if it hits and I roll crit, then the target is blinded.
Oh, if you roll a crit, okay.
Yeah.
um,
The idea is that I'm spitting the venom in their eyes.
yeah, that kind of makes sense. But stabbing it, why would they go blind? Maybe they.
So either maybe a higher DC or increased damage. Either
Yeah,
one.
I
Okay,
think
so
the
we can get.
damage increase is the easiest, but I was kind of thinking maybe disadvantage or something for.
So if we get anything in the player's handbook, we should get elephants
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could cut them up and sell them for meat.
riding through Waterdeep on elephants. That'd be awesome.
You can.
Only 200 gold pieces each.
Well, the only problem is you gotta go get them in a truck, and you get a Trans Am too.
Eastbound and down.
We'd also have to feed them, which seems like a
Yeah,
problem.
and then you get stuck with Dom DeLuise too. Just saying, just saying.
You don't have to feed them, but they last
Da,
longer.
da, 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 Captain Chaos. Remember?
We
Cannonball
have,
Run.
we can get a warship for 25,000. We don't have one of those yet.
Well, you can
Yeah.
sail it around
You're
the
thinking
harbor. That's about
Yeah,
you're
it.
thinking like the poison causes disadvantage, like they get disadvantage on attack rolls, or
You stab them. How much damage does it do? How much does it do now? Spend 2d4?
my original was 1d12.
The one I have does
Should just have it do the poisoned condition, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
2d6.
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 And no,
I'd-
nothing
Maybe
else. Just damage.
2d6 and add the poisoned condition.
Well, save or get the poison condition.
Yeah.
Because right now it is half on the save. So it would be 2d6 plus poisoned for how long? A minute? Or
Yeah.
until they save.
Let's see.
I think a minute. I think that sounds good.
So
I mean,
I'm
that's a
gonna
good
rip.
little boost to it, right? You can
Oh yeah.
So right now it's
give them
DC 13.
disadvantage
Is
for a
it-
minute.
We're going to keep it at 13 or to go up since this was like way back when? Has he leveled up his DC at all?
13 sounds fair. It sounds hard enough for the creatures to.
Okay.
I mean, you don't think it should be lower, right? Like a 10? No, that's too easy.
So,
No,
13.
the idea is to
Yeah.
distill it
Yeah,
more
if he
pure to
levels
make it
up-
harder
I
to
mean-
fight off.
yeah.
'Cause we're level 9 now, and I think we created that at level 3.
Well, I mean, the other thing is you might be fighting a lot of undead, and poison just doesn't really freaking matter. So there we go.
Well, that's another thing too. We can maybe imbue some holy water or something in it to where it affects undead.
Well, remember this: the bulk of the undead that are out there are black ice zombies, which require more precision to kill. Right? You got to hit them in the head, but if you hit them in the head, you pretty much kill them. So like some kind of like nail grenade or something, you know, you just hit everybody in the head with it that shoots darts out or something would be effective or something like that. You know what I mean? If you're trying to do mass amounts of damage to mass amounts of zombies. There's a couple other things you guys probably need to like spend some time IDing a little more, like that mirror.
Mm.
What domain is Caesar's cleric?
Mm,
Light.
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 That's why he's
Fear.
got fireball.
Okay. I've got a
Cowardice?
Skrill
Is that
for
a
him.
domain?
domain cowardice. So I take this stolen spell book and I start ripping pages out of it, and I hand page this one to
Do you need the scrolls?
Morkel. Yeah, a scroll of, let's see, scroll of blight and scroll of gust of wind. Or you can just make them in your actions tab. Those go to Morkel. Blight and gust of wind.
Gust of
Sweet.
wind. Gust of wind. Okay, those are both on the party sheet.
Okay, and then burning hands will go to Dalgren, the brave.
He's not going to ever use that. Why are you giving that to him? He's got to get within 15 feet of an enemy. Are you kidding
Well,
me?
that's his oh shit scroll. When he turns around and realizes that he's within 15 feet of an enemy, he's like, oh shit.
Oh shit, let me get it out of my bag of holding. Oh, yeah.
I've already
See,
got
that's
one.
why I had the bandolier made with the potions and the scrolls all tucked in it and stuff.
I've got one
Barney
burning
carry a
hand scroll.
shield?
Well, here's another one.
Carry a shield, Dalvin?
Yes.
There you go. He can just tape them to the back of his shield.
There you go.
Ready to go.
Glue them. So the tape won't come off.
You know that sticky stuff they put on top of the containers to hold labels on now? You can just use some of that stuff that like
He needs one of like Expeditious Retreat or Misty Step or something plastered to the back of his shield.
dimension door 500 foot.
I thought Misty Step like a reaction or something, you know. Ah!
And then 4 more scrolls from Marley. Drake, you don't have to put them in there. I'll just take the spell.
I'm right here.
Okay. Invisibility.
Invis.
Yeah. Sleep.
Scroll of invisibility. Sleep. Well,
Dispel magic.
since I was right here and I never noticed it before, we're gonna throw a little sleeping weed in the party sheet too, because I
Some sleeping
looked up
weed.
sleep.
And there's sleeping weed.
Yeah, I didn't even look at it. Let's see what it does. A
I've never
creature
done
subject to
this.
Toxin.
this poison must make a 13 Constitution
For
save to be
Orig.
poisoned for 5
Nice.
minutes.
It's a toxin. Yeah, nice.
Sounds
Nice.
about right.
Oh, and they're slowed. Speed is halved. Minus
Oh
to
wow.
AC. Oh, it's got some good stuff.
You
No
sure you? Oh,
reactions.
he took. Somebody took
It's
it out of there
gone.
quick.
Couldn't even finish
I
Somebody
had it
reading it.
in this
nabbed
hand, and
that.
then it just took it right out of the
What
hand.
if I had something? Let's see. What other? So sleep, invisibility. See, burning hands. Grab that one, Caesar. You don't have. Oh, he's not at his computer.
Yeah, I'm here.
Invisibility, sleep, dispel magic, and comprehend languages.
Comprehend languages. Okay.
Let's see, Eldritch Knight, Sorcerer, Wizard. Okay, so that leaves a spell book with 5 spells in it. And those
It's all,
spells.
it's all flapping and
Is it? Well, some poor. I mean,
the
this is
last
Waterdeep.
last 12
After
pages that were not used fall out onto the floor.
someone's got a little poo-poo stained on it. Ooh, who folded this back up and put it back in
You
here?
know, I would imagine that spellbook paper is pretty nice toilet paper. I would imagine it's probably got a
Crap.
little cloth in it like money.
I forgot I'm carrying this 50-pound cask of amberjack.
Amberjack.
Yep,
The alcohol.
That's a
the
fish.
alcohol. That's what S has been drinking this whole time.
Oh, it's alcohol called amberjack. Does it taste like fish?
Uh, doesn't it just says a cask of sherry?
It it it
So
tastes
put
like
sherry on fish?
it tastes like a golden Jack Daniels. Like it was only in the jug for a year instead of 5. I don't know how long Jack Daniels soaks in the oak barrels, but a few years, I think. My first dive into drinking alcohol was Jim Beam.
Mine was Southern Comfort.
Oh Lord. Huh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was my
yeah.
first and last dive into Southern Comfort. I was like, well,
I've
this is
been
good.
to
This is like maple syrup or something.
It's so sweet and
like
tasty.
wine or
You could drink it
light
with
beer or
Mountain
something.
Dew or Pepsi or
It's it's sweeter than Mountain Dew or
yeah.
Pepsi. It's nasty. Uh,
Traits for Southern
okay.
Comfort.
Drake, is this? Can Marley go find like a wizard spell shop someplace and try to sell? I've got another one or two spell books to go through.
A wizard spell shop. In
Well, a place to sell scrolls anyway.
there's a shop called Dr. Troy's and they sell all this kind of cool
Oh,
shit.
okay. So, Maticure, you've got the shop guy, right? The party funds, or
I
who's managing the shop inventory?
It's
I
not
have
really
yeah. We don't
That's not
really
a
have a
thing.
shop
It
in.
was.
That's not a thing. Okay, it's not
It
a
was
thing.
going strong, and we focused on it a lot. And by we, it was me focused on it a lot until we hit level 4, and then they were like, "No, we're not doing it anymore. We don't care.
it's too much crap to
Doesn't
deal with.
exist."
Let's hire that
I mean
lying little
there's
thieving halfling to come
it
in here and run the
really
place.
boils down to it's a front for you guys, so you don't want a bunch of shit out there that's worth anything. Because Schultz will
Yeah,
claim it.
All right. Well, I'll hang on to these spell books then for a while.
So so you're looking at what I mean, what are you looking to sell?
It's a stolen spell book, and there's about 6 spells left in it that we didn't rip out for.
And what are they?
Oh, let's see. Stolen Spellbook has.
Is it
Does
in
this
your?
tell what it's got?
Yeah,
Yes, it
blight,
does. Look
dark
at that.
vision, false life, green death, and lightning bolt.
Trying to play the sound for all the spells.
Yeah. I need to hotkey that stop all. Hotkey it. Thyr's spellbook. Hold.
So, give me some kind of skill check about this scrolls stuff that you're trying to sell. Are you thinking you want to?
Persuading, like getting high prices. That's kind of my forte is negotiating.
So you're
Yeah.
gonna just put the word out that you want to sell this spell book? Are you looking for like cold hard cash, silver pieces? What are you looking for?
Um,
Or maybe a trade?
I don't know. I'm gonna throw it down on the table. Say, here, guys, here's what's left of this one,
Well, where are you
and then
throwing it
I've got
down on the table at? Some wizard shop? Is that what you're
no
trying to find?
at Dr. Troy. It's just
Oh,
among
oh,
us.
for
Yeah.
your guys.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I mean, it's a yeah. What do we want to do with it as a group? So, but I've got two more spell books, three more that I have to go
Use it to light the fireplace.
through.
It's been a while since we had a good cooked meal.
No, one more spell book. And then there's Rizzaril's spell book, and it is all wizard stuff, and it's got this. Thank you, US.
I've got it on hotkey. F12.
And I'm pretty sure those are all like, Eldritch Knight or Wizard or Sorcerer or things that we don't have. I've
Who
already
the
been
hell
through
was
this.
Rizzer? Does anyone
Looks
remember?
like a dark elf name. But,
Oh, yeah. Probably.
wait a minute, wasn't he the fake vampire dude on the first level?
No, he wasn't that strong.
Yeah, that's right.
He wasn't that powerful.
Yeah.
I mean, this has got greater invisibility in it that I could use, but I'd rather leave this one whole. It's probably worth more money whole. 100 blank vellum pages.
He was on level 2. Rizzeral.
He was the guy with the were rats, I think.
Yeah, 8 were
The one that
rats.
had all the information, and you guys were like, whatever, let's just kill him. He like knew he knew why the
Oh, that's
drow
why
were
you don't
there and all
remember.
that stuff. But you guys were just like, well, we're gonna kill a drow anyway, so we don't care. So there's a drow in town that was interested in this book.
Oh,
Is
quick,
there?
kill him!
So these are the two. There's one, and this is the other one. See if there's anything you guys want out of here. I think most of it is.
Well, I mean, if you tear a page out of the spell book, the book is pretty much shot. So once you commit to the destruction of the
Make it
spell book,
scrolls.
yeah, once you
Right.
commit to
So
making scrolls out of it, it's no one's gonna. So you tore 12 pages out of the middle of this spell book?
no,
Jesus.
no,
Those
these
two
two are
spell
untouched.
books,
Yeah,
they look almost
Yeah,
exactly the same.
they do, don't they?
Because
Yeah.
they're from the same NPC.
No,
no,
one's
no, this is
Thyrsis.
Thyrsis. She was the other drow. That's probably the. And this one has Misty Step. Did the other one have Misty Step?
This one has
Oh
Witch Bolt,
yeah,
and the other one doesn't.
Yeah.
No, yeah. They're like
Yeah.
just in different order.
Yeah. They are the
And
same.
look, why is Witchboat small? It's small on that one. I don't know. The W.
Oh,
I
the
don't know.
first one has arcane lock, and The second one doesn't. That's the difference.
That's a very important spell for NPCs to have that are going to
Arcane.
die in their first combat.
Yeah, so those are two spell books that are whole and in their entirety. That they're in my bag of holding. I mean, it's not like
Collector's
it's-
items.
So you,
okay, I mean, I'll just
They're
stick 'em there.
antiques. They're from old Waterdeep.
I mean, they're at least 15 years old, right?
And they
So-
were drows. They're probably older than that.
I'm just saying they're at least 15 years old. That's all you guys know.
Speaking of 15 years old, let me know when you guys are done with the spell book. I have a question for you.
We're done. I guess we're not going to sell these or try to. We're just stash them away. Maybe trade them to somebody someday for something.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. If you guys want to try to do some trading, you guys have to come up with what you want, though, right?
Marley really doesn't want for anything, because he's got it all, baby.
Or you go back to those elephants you mentioned earlier.
Please think out.
Elephants.
I can get an elephant with this spell book.
Let's just get him an elephant so that he'll be quiet.
I think I can see the potential in that. Can somebody color in the lines? Not quite seeing it. Elephant. It's a big mess
So-
of poop to clean up.
Or he's gonna go to the lab and stuff as we're working. When we're not working on the poison, he's gonna sit down and sort of write out, talk, maybe interview the other characters again, the other people, his brothers and stuff. Try to see if we can figure out what happened with the time. Where were we? What time were we in? Just try to wrap his head around that, since he's the only one who has higher than a 12 intelligence. There's a.
This is true.
I was like, the rogue is the one who has to figure this out, but he'll, like I said, interview
is-
them, make notes, try to do a little diagram on the wall and stuff, and use string to attach it together. See if we can figure out where we went, how long we were there. And what caused it, that type of thing. Well, I know the bubble is part of it, that hard shell that we had to break through and stuff, and to see if I can figure it out.
Well, the five of you have a discussion about it, and you pretty much all come to the conclusion that the mythal that is surrounding Waterdeep, and there's a mythal that's within Undermountain that you've discovered are clashing and causing some kind of temporal flux, and a lot of wild magic is happening. Anything lower than where you guys were is not accessible, and the reason that you guys feel that you could travel through the time dilation is because of your blood, your black ice blood.
So the time travel and the wild magic seem to be connected.
Get your black ice down.
Yes, yeah, definitely. You think the two mythals are breaking down somehow? They're causing each other stress, and the mythal that's surrounding Undermountain is inherently slightly weaker because it wasn't totally by Mistra, the one that's surrounding Waterdeep.
Okay.
So which one was cracked?
It's just that hack, Alistair.
We crawled through a crack in a
Yeah,
in a, like a
the crack is where they're overlapping in an area, and there's a wild magic opening there, and you guys traveled through that crack. And four other groups tried to go through and disintegrated themselves.
Awesome.
That's
we
the
should have
big
killed all the
pile of.
witnesses that saw us come back out of there.
Us, we were under.
Now Dernan knows that there's some people who's capable of going down there and surviving and coming back. Well, that could
Yeah, but he don't know
raise
why.
questions. Yeah, he doesn't know why, but he knows that we can get down there, which means that information is valuable to somebody
Well,
if they want somebody to go down there.
and he knows that you guys were down there for 24 hours.
Yeah.
So he probably didn't think he got very far.
Go ahead and finish that first level.
Right.
Let's
Found a
look into
spellbook and
this.
left.
Let's look into this mirror thing. This
The
portal
mirror.
deal. Yeah.
Let's see, where's that at? The mirror.
Portable portal thing. Portal circle.
This
Teleport circle.
thing right here?
Yes. With all the static.
Well. Um, you the static is gone now, so the mirror looks just blank now.
It's pulsating.
It's pulsating.
So does it look like this darkness, or is it an actual mirror now?
Yeah, it's an actual mirror.
Marley definitely has that in his room.
Right by my wardrobe with my
Right over
ladies'
his bed.
dress
Over
his bed.
slippers.
A quick identify on it activates one of the teleportation circles, and you guys see this.
So do we think that's the
Do any kind
castle?
of history check to see if we recognize anything in it?
Recognize?
Yeah, where's that tour brochure for the castle of Waterdeep back when in the day when they still give tours? Where's that at?
S is busting a move on a history check. I think a
Only
history.
time I paid attention.
Well, I was asking first before I just
Yeah, I think a history check
arbitrarily roll.
is due. That's the correct way to do it. Is ask. So
+4.
if you want to see how to make this image, you can click on that link right there, and I'll show you how someone professionally can make this image. Did that link open up in YouTube for you?
What?
Yeah.
That's Joshua.
Yeah.
What ma?
Did you have him fix this mirror for you?
I
You
see.
did. Because that's the mirror frame. I'm like, I see that.
I had Josh show me how to do it, and I recorded it and clipped it for future, and then I did it myself. So that's pretty fun. Let's see. Is Corvidal? Can I? Somebody drop that in chat for Corvidal or whoever, if you don't mind. And then I'll turn my volume down. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Um. So you guys kind of think that your suspicions are right that that could be, you know, Castle Waterdeep architecture kind of looking stuff.
Now, Drake, even though it's only been 24 hours in game after the Mythal AM or whatever, year 15, um, do we? I don't put that.
Come on, spit it out.
So, who's got possession of Castle Waterdeep? Is that the werewolves or because I've forgotten that one? I
The
know you told us one time.
Castle Waterdeep is under control of the Red Dog, or the Black Dog. Sorry, the Black Dogs, which is
Okay.
the standing army, and they're also in control of um, Peer John's castle too. The other one. There's two.
And we've got some kind of badge that.
You guys are,
We have the 6th badge.
yeah, which is General Gonzalo's private, like, troops, right? He's got troops assigned to him, and he's just an honorary diplomat. But his wife is the mother of Lucian, who is the leader of the werewolves. So, but kind of, it's estranged. What is it? They don't hang out. They don't live in the same house. What, estranged? Is
Right.
that what is that the word?
Estranged. Yeah.
Yeah.
Estranged.
Yep.
Étranger.
So you know that Dr. Troy, whoever his name really is, because you don't guys know, is actually Dr. Gonzalo now. Remember,
Yeah.
or General Gonzalo, who is some kind of shapeshifter, obviously.
And our goal was to find a way into the castle. What was the purpose of going into the castle?
Well, the
That's
as a
where they took the
reminder,
Spelljammer
this
engine.
yeah, there's a spelljammer that crashed on the mountain, and the, Obaka, Obaka, am I saying that right, Grandma, in Japanese?
Obachan.
Obachan is the
Obaka means idiot. Big idiot.
same thing. Is is uh is the one who you guys have word has grabbed the spelljamming helm and taken it into the castle. So you guys are eventually going to need this helm. But you
Grandma?
guys, yeah, but you guys have made it a priority right now to go get it. I don't know what you're going to do
Well,
with it when you get it, but you're going to have to hide it somewhere.
so that sounds like our next big.
But you're not exactly sure how to get into the castle yet. That's what you guys have been trying to figure out. Without just trying
Those
to knock on the
portals, yeah.
gates.
But the portal's supposed to take us into the. Well, all we knew was there was a way into Waterdeep Castle, and then the homunculus told us.
Mirror was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pointing at this thing.
But the problem is, how do we get back?
Right. You can get in. They
Well,
what
it's
was
a
the old
teleport circle,
what
so
was the
it's
old
like
what was the Roach
too bad.
Motel? The roaches can enter. Remember the old Roach Motel?
can-
Roaches come in, but they can't come out.
Yeah.
Check in, but they can't check out.
You can check in, but you can't check out. So,
sounds like they
but
ripped that off. From
you
the
guys
Eagles.
know how this teleportation circle works, right? If you create a teleportation circle or you find a teleportation circle, then you can attune this mirror to that teleportation circle and use it wherever the mirror's at.
That's one way,
Yeah.
as far as we know.
Well,
But
a
it's
teleportation circle,
though. It takes you back.
a teleportation circle is if you attune this to a location, then you could teleport back to it. But you have to create a teleportation circle to attune it to.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Do
if
we
it's a
have the
temporary
means
one.
Do we have the means to activate a teleportation circle? Doesn't that require the teleportation spell?
Like the
Or
wizard.
some sort of
Yeah.
magic person to...
Bard? A bard? Bard can cast teleport. Is that what you're asking? If the bard can cast teleport? Yes.
Okay.
Can
We
the
just need to
bard
gain a
cast
few levels.
teleportation circle?
Yeah, it's a level 7 spell, so right now I can cast level 3 spells. But I'm finished with rogue. I'll
Or
go
you
back
could.
into bard from here.
That's
What level
level
spells
5.
can you cast off of a scroll?
Level 3 without having to roll a. And
Or
Yeah,
even
you have to roll.
so if
yeah,
you
I've
had
got to
like
roll for it.
3 or 4 teleportation scrolls, there's a pretty good chance that you can create a teleportation circle that you want. And it's handy that you got these extra spell books that you might be willing to trade for a couple of scrolls, you know what I mean? So there you go. There's ideas.
Aha!
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 Teleportation circle is only a 5th level spell.
Yeah. That's what I
Oh,
just
Teleport
posted.
teleport is a
It's a
7th.
7th.
Yeah, teleportation circle. There we go. Okay, so I've got a few levels to gain here. Or we trade.
Right, or we buy them and trade by whatever.
And if you want to make it permanent, then we know what you're doing for the next year.
It takes a year to make a teleportation circle permanent.
Yes.
You got to cast it every day for a year to make it permanent. That's the
Damn.
5e rules for making a spell permanent.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
It's actually listed in the teleportation circle as well. The last.
Yeah.
What if you
paragraph.
had 365 people do it once, though? Does that still count?
It's up to the
Every 10
DM, I
times a
think.
day
Yeah.
for a month.
But
You got
yeah, I didn't think it
365
was the
level,
number of castings
level
so much
12
as
wizards all
you
lined
needed
up.
time
I
to
would
soak
allow
in.
it. If you guys could figure out how to get 365 appropriate level wizards all lined up in a row and not kill each other for 365 rounds, I'd allow it.
Well, they can kill each other when we're done.
They can all teleport out.
So, a couple of other things that you guys is on your plate of things to do and remember is your time on this in the city is limited. You guys have found out that that you need to get out of here.
The world's gonna end. We got to get to Helm.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
the the planet is just a farm right now of undead, right? A purposely built army of undead. And I think you guys have realized that General Gonzalo is kind of part of the reason that all this undead is here.
We could just go live in Undermountain, right?
Stay there permanently.
Yeah, with your
set up
buddy
shop.
the fairy dragon.
Yeah,
And the druid,
that'd be great.
she would like to hang out with you guys. And the dragon with a sword in his head. Until all the wild magic takes over and you guys are shunted into the wild magic sea. Is there a wild magic sea? I'm making it up. There is one now. It's kind of like the astral sea, but it's full of wild magic. So I
They
think
randomly appear in a different realm.
if you guys remember, we were at one point having a discussion about what kind of spell jamming vessel you guys wanted to do. And I think I found one appropriate. And the reason I want to show it to you is, let me turn these roofs off over here and turn that on. Is there's room for more than just you guys if you wanted to find people
We
or
can't leave Schultz behind.
Nice.
or sell
Sure, we can.
or trade or spot or something or
Got
negotiate, you
this
know what I mean?
seat here for $250,000.
Well, I mean,
right next to me here. Ocean
or
Gate.
you give us the spell jamming ham and we'll give you a room. That's what there's
Well, we've
but
got to have a ship first, but
well, the ship is kind of going to get built for the most part secretly.
mm-hmm.
And not really you guys need to gather like the lumber and all that kind of stuff, but you're gonna find out that you guys are gonna have to help.
So we need to get the helm so we can commandeer the ship.
Well, the helm is definitely something that you're gonna have to have, but you're also gonna need some other stuff. Some magical stuffs that you gotta go find. This is like, in game this ship, but there's stuff you're gonna have to find, and you don't want too many people
Great map.
knowing about it. Oh, the spelljamming ship?
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a couple other layers to it too. I just haven't really imported them properly. This has been on the table for a while. I just stuck it on here. Plop. But yeah, I think it's a good little ship for you guys. It's got what? Room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you each can have your own room. Plus you got another 5 rooms with 2 bunks. Actually, those are 4 bunks in each room. They're
What
double.
map says?
Okay, they're doubles.
Yeah. So yeah, you can stack a lot
Each
of
room
people in
holds
here.
4.
hmm
10 rooms. That's 40 people.
Over there. There it is. Oh, did they park it right here next to our building?
Well,
It's a good place to hide it.
there's 2 warehouses. Um,
Oh. Oh yeah, yeah.
So we really
Oh,
need to
that's where.
find out what additional things we need so that we can try to acquire them. In addition to the helm, what other magical elements are required? So we need to find some way to figure that out.
well, there's a guy that's gonna help you too, Dr. Gonzalo. So or
Yeah.
Doctor. His new name is Dr. Gonzalo. General Gonzalo. Don't mix them up.
General
Taunt
Doctor.
and
General Troy. Got it.
Taunt and Casper are not the same. They're not the same. You like how I've been adding on this map. So if you remember right, General Gonzalo has taken over the annex fort that Schultz is in charge of. so
Go talk with him.
so you have General Gonzalo and the sixth, right, that you guys are part of, and you have Schultz, who is a black dog um, werewolf troop sergeant that's kind of in charge of the structure, basically the annex. And then General Gonzalo has kind of claimed it currently. Which
So
Schultz
Schultz is
is
the master sergeant of this facility.
Schultz is like the supply sergeant of the facility, basically.
He's quartermaster. Okay.
Yeah, he's the quartermaster, and then he is the only Red Dog stationed here. The If he needs help, he gets help from the Ravens, from Corbin
Dallas.
Multipass. Multipass. I got it. The Were Raven at the Troll Skull Manor down the street. Remember the Were Ravens? They fly all over the place.
I don't remember him being at Troll Skull though.
Did you just want to re-roll all that stuff, Hess? Or Manicuri?
I
Rogue?
can if you prefer.
Yeah, you don't have to
All
go
right.
extracting stuff.
I mean, we've used some of it. I just can't remember what it was used. But I'm happy to re-roll.
All right. There's just say 1 roll less, and then I'll be happy.
One
Since
roll left.
1 roll less. You've used some of it, so you got 1 roll less than what you're supposed to have.
Okay.
So who's
Can you
got the
share that
who's?
table with me?
It's which one is it?
Robe of useful items table.
Oh yeah.
That's where I
table.
pulled that door out of nowhere back in the
there
Dwarf
you go.
King.
Now you know you got a door. that
Well,
you
that's
used.
been used.
Yeah, there's that 1 charge.
I thought we already rolled everything for the
Oh, wrong button.
when you first got it. You did
He
all the
did, but
rolls.
we put
did.
it on
Yeah.
Mad Noma's journal, and then the journal's not active anymore.
And then we
Oh,
disabled the.
yeah.
Yeah, that.
I had the same problem on my table, and all my players were like, oh, but. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. Hold on. Tables. I couldn't remember what the tables were. It's the dice. Do you want the one from the DMG or the coding effects? Nice. Why is
Just the
there
DMG to roll it.
5e coding effects? I don't know. There you go.
All right, so 1, 2, 3.
oh, there's 100. Portable RAM.
I heard a horse. A horse falls out, plop.
Yeah. 2 windows. 4 potions of healing.
S is
Riding
ice.
horse with saddlebags. A
12-foot
rowboat.
long rowboat.
Man, a riding horse in Waterdeep right now is kind of rare.
Well, that's how they typically serve it if they can find it. Is rare, but
That's exactly right. If you're gonna go
1, 2.
riding
That's 3
around something,
windows. You got 3 windows, man. Never can tell. You need a window.
oh, I don't know if you saw these. I added a couple of side buildings I found out here that you guys may decide you want to occupy with stuff or whatever. Off to the west of the shop. I took down the fence that was around the area because I did it wrong, so I'll be re-adding that at some point. And remember, this you guys kind of have claimed as a warehouse too, if you need it for anything. To the north.
That's one of the buildings we went through, wasn't it? Yeah. I remember that room.
Okay. I've updated the item in my inventory with the content, so I'm not needing any other place.
You need anything out of the DMG?
Nope, I'm good. It's just 4 potions of healing. So I can pull that from Player's Handbook because I didn't have any in my inventory.
So you guys, who's lugging the mirror? Was that
I
in the
think we're
bag
gonna
of
hide
holding?
it was in somebody's bag of holding. I think in Morkel's. It wasn't mine.
I think so. I don't know that I made like an inventory item for it or anything. But
That's who I'm asking. You have it, Morkel?
yeah.
All right, then now you have an inventory item.
All right.
That pop up for you?
It did.
Uh, so I guess if you guys do another teleportation circle, I'll have to come up with an image and we can put that in there again. You can start having images, layers. That might be good. So this one, now there, you guys can do research in Waterdeep. Obviously, there are like places that actually have a collection of books and stuff here and there. But if you guys like want to like do some major research, you've heard of a cathedral not a cathedral, but a library that's part of a church that's part of a cathedral that's out in the wild that is still pretty good, but it's why am I well, thanks for the subscription. Where did
Is
that
this a
come from?
different church than the one we've been to?
Yeah,
We
you
went to a
haven't.
church already.
No, this one is like a big cathedral.
Marley starts writing the song, "Take Me to Church."
Take me. Um, and it would require
Hey, we
getting.
donated last week.
Yeah, there's a faction that controls it that's not friendly to werewolves.
Undead? Is it outside the mythal or
No,
inside?
it's they're like paladins.
Oh, let's go kill them.
They're like holy good warrior people, supposedly. And you guys are not evil, but you're not like.
We're okay.
Oh, nice. Rob made some sounds. Nice. I'll have to add
So,
those.
Marley, do you know Minor Illusion?
Uh, I know Major Illusion, Major Image. I've got Major Image. I've got
Minor illusion's a cantrip, right?
Yes.
my
Yeah. No.
no Mage Hand, Prestidigitation, Prestidigitator,
Are
and
any of
Vicious
us
Mocker.
decent enough artists to where we can draw what's in the mirror? Take it to Dr. Commander Troy
You don't want to show him the mirror. You just want to
Mountebank.
take the picture to him.
Marley's got talent in the arts, and in the arts, maybe not art, but in the arts.
Pantomime.
What?
I'm
What?
Well,
proficient with carpenter's tools. I can carve one,
Can make it
shape
out
of the
of.
mirror. A big piece of wood.
He's like.
A wood burning kit.
I can make you a napkin holder or a cutting board right now because I'm still
We
learning.
could take some of that silver that we got. We could make a nice little silvered mirror. I'm sure he'd appreciate that.
So
I don't,
anyway, we should go talk to him and tell him we have a way into the castle. We may not have a
Or
way out,
we believe it's a way into the castle.
and
it's a way out
see if he
too.
knows where it is.
Trust me, fellas. Trust me.
He knows
Fellas.
everything, so we can see.
Yeah, for some reason you think he knows everything, but you guys changed his whole plan. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Throwing a monkey wrench in everything.
I know, right? Are you guys gonna go over to the fort? To the fort?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's time to go chat with him.
Oh, he's over here.
Go pick up our tickets.
So you guys make your way over, and let me open up my NPC sheet for him. General Gonzalo. So do you guys remember who his wife is? Ah, I thought I had an image right here.
I don't know that we ever knew who his wife was.
Mm,
She's a necromancer. That's all I remember.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
Veli. Isn't that Veli Harple?
yeah, that's Bitterdew Harple. The Harples. Bitterdew Harple is
The
the
father of lycanthropies.
is a yeah is and Grandma Harple, and Lucian. Well, any of the leaders are called Lucian now. I mean, that's like calling King, right? Valley. And she was pretty old before the Mythal went up, right? Before the tier of Mistra was. But they don't really do much together. He stays away from her as much as he can because, um, you know, he's not real. He's not the real Doctor or General Gonzalo. So you guys go over and see him. He seems a little confused that you're back so early. He's like, come in, come in. You remember his image?
That place under there was really small. There's like 2 rooms, and the rest was all collapsed.
Found a spell book though.
Several.
He says, anything useful for our travels?
Mayhaps we did, mayhaps we didn't.
I got this
But we're
cool
not sure.
shield. It's got a big eyeball on it.
I found
We
some
could put-
mushrooms.
We could
Those
put
are
windows
good
wherever we
mushrooms.
want to.
Some sherry. Really strong one. Stuff.
I would do so. That way the rest
He
is
says,
normal.
this mirror, tell me about it.
Can it's chicken fajitas.
Thank you.
So it's a chicken fajita on salad or
Chicken fajitas on
tortilla.
salad.
Delicious.
I'll get your chicken fajitas.
Who's?
I'm getting hungry.
I know.
Sven, you're making me hungry.
There was a
Chicken fajitas.
chicken burrito in the movie Battleship that was kind of funny, but
Okay.
Movie Battleship. What?
You
I
were
watched
watching
that
earlier.
I watched it before the game a little bit, and I don't know, this hot chick needed a chicken burrito, and he tried to get a chicken burrito at the convenience store, like broke in and fell through the roof and climbed back out, fell through the roof again, and it was the whole thing. It was funny. He got tased twice, and then finally gave her the chicken burrito, crawling. It was funny. Anyways, so you guys are being a little standoffish with him. Is that what's going on? Because if you remember,
No.
you
S
guys are
isn't.
telepathic. He does bring you into the room, without anybody else, into his little office area. Ebb and Flow are over there, by the way, doing their thing.
So
Which-
can we ask him to just straight up, hey, if we've got a way to get into the castle and get the helm and get out and get the helm out of there, then what else do we need to make this happen?
He says,
And should we get to helm
you-
now, or should
you-
we
"You
wait
know
and
where
get
the
some of these
helm's
other
at?"
things first?
Well, no, but that's always.
You said it was in the castle.
Yeah, it's
Well,
a minor thing.
He points, kind of that direction and says, "It's a large structure. There's many rooms in it."
There are, but there's only so many.
Just went through 7 levels of a dungeon. I don't think we can be phased by a
don't think
couple
it's
rooms in a
comparable.
castle.
Right, but you can't just go stomping around.
They did bad things to us in that dungeon.
I don't know. That's kind of how we took on the dungeon. We just kind of
Yeah.
stomped around
It's kind of how we
Well-
do things.
everything.
I mean, I'm not opposed to you starting a war with the Black Dogs, if that's what you choose.
I don't know. That's what we said. No, I don't think so.
I mean,
But if the Black Dogs were to get into a war with somebody else as a distraction, they'd be okay with us.
do you have something in mind?
Mm-hmm. We go into the castle in our secret way, and we get the helm, and then we get the helm out of the castle. That's
So what is it you need from me? What can I do to help? Do you
Where
need...
exactly is the helm? Oh wait.
we need a location spell, a locate object spell. That's what we need. Locate object.
Well, I can cast that, but I don't
Can
know
you?
if I know the helm well enough.
We need teleportation circle scrolls. Since our bard isn't quite up to snuff on that. He's been digging too much into the snuff.
Hmm.
Let me see one of those books you have, those spell books. I think I can make arrangements in a few days to trade that for a couple of scrolls you're looking for.
At least
Don't
4.
mind the brown smudges on the back few pages.
We need at least 4. Yeah, that one page that's folded up and put back in there, just throw that away. I'm gonna drag these spell books over to.
He just said he just wants one of them.
Okay, then he will get.
He says, I'll get as many as I can. So, let me see. Of course, it's Dungeons and Dragons, so we gotta roll dice, don't we? Oh, percentiles. Oh, you do get 4.
Nice.
Scrolls of teleport circles. Teleport circle. There you go. That it's gonna take a couple of days, so you don't actually have them yet. But I'm not.
Right. Well, we're
I'm not gonna
gonna
wait a couple of days and then put them in the. Because it was only one day and it was like 12 sessions or something that you guys were in Undermountain. It's only one day. So time is different in D&D. One day could be months of adventure. He says, perhaps a divination might be useful.
Yes.
Yeah, it's too bad we don't have a cleric in the group.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes.
Everybody looks over at Dalgron and says, well, he could blow it up with a fireball, though. So, what else are you guys...
Can't hear you,
Caesar?
Caesar.
Have we heard him at all tonight?
Can you hear me
I don't
now?
think so.
Yeah,
Yes.
There we go.
I think we heard him earlier, didn't we? We
I don't
Yeah, he
think
was
I
talking
did.
earlier. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he said something earlier. Maybe not.
Sorry.
And I
That's
also
big.
have this,
I can memorize it on my next nap.
which is very rare, which means it's what 5,000 to 50,000. 5,001 to 50,000 gold pieces. Very rare. I
Oh,
think.
yeah. There's so
But
many
it is
nobles in town that are going to be wandering around looking for.
there. Put that in a party sheet. Scroll of Odeluke's freezing sphere, because none of us can cast that. Like Everhard's testicles or what tentacles.
Well, I mean, what are you
It's a
doing
different
with it?
spell.
Why is it in the party sheet?
Because Dr. Troy can, or Dr. Gonzago, General Troy, can get us something for it, right?
He's like, ah, yes. What is it you're looking for? Maybe I know a wizard or two in Waterdeep.
possibly something that will like help us obscure the entire party, so we can like sneak around Castle Waterdeep.
Hmm. Perhaps.
How about a map, a floor plan of Castle Waterdeep?
There's got to be one of those around.
Perhaps you can blind everyone.
Well, I could do that. I can at least make them close their eyes.
I mean, everybody's looking at Dalgron again,
Come here, let me
sneaking
show you
around
something.
the castle. Isn't he
Clang,
wearing plate
clang.
mail?
An
Clank,
S in
clank,
his
clank,
plate
clank.
mail.
Yeah.
They can't see us if they're dead.
So I said,
That's
or
true.
blind
I
them.
don't know. We've run into quite a few undead that could see us.
I can just go in
That's
there
true.
and get the helm and come back out myself.
You're not going to run any undead in the Castle Waterdeep. I mean, if you do, it's like going to be kind of odd.
Well,
'Cause-
that's one way to get the castle
it-
emptied is if we figure out a way to let some of those undead in and, start a general ruckus between the lycanthropes and the undead and then sneak in while they're off fighting.
You mean bring the mythal down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bring the whole mythal down
Well, I
and
mean,
wrap it up.
it's in the works. I mean, just all you got to do is wait. I mean, but
Be
when the
patient.
mythal comes down, we're talking thousands of undead. You guys haven't even really been outside the mythal. I mean, you have been, but not like
Not intentionally.
You were under it.
Yeah.
in the outside the front gates, outside the mythal kind of thing, right?
There's something we can get out there.
Dr. Troy says, or Dr. Troy, Jesus, General Gonzalo, he says there is something that my my men, some of our men have located. I have a few of them nearby, but it's a difficult journey. And he points to the north and says, you have to travel outside the mythal, up the
What is it?
road. He says, the item? It's a staff, a very powerful staff. We're going to need several of them. And I
Who
know
are they used by?
wizards, magis.
What do they do?
It's not so much what you can do with the staff, but one of the special abilities of a very powerful explosion. A retributive strike. Says we're going to need several of them. However, I know where there's one, and I think I know where there's another. If you choose to go get them, I can point you in the direction of the
That
first one.
sounds fun. Does that sound fun, guys?
We'll find a big stick.
Sure.
Sure.
Well, we have the stick. We have go to church. Stopped doing years ago. Anything else?
You,
Go jump in the castle.
there's also, I'm going to give you guys a long rest, representing another day.
Nice.
Um,
Level up
You
again.
can change your spell. Okay, I'll check.
oh,
Or did he say he had any kind of description of the helm?
a description of the helm? Yeah,
Yes.
he would know what it looks like. He would have described it to you guys.
Well, we've been to the ship, right? And we saw where the helm was mounted.
Well, and the ship is busted up pretty bad.
Yeah. But it looks like a ship's wheel.
No, it's a helm.
It's a helm.
It's
You
a
wear.
chair that you put on your
Oh,
head. It's a spell
oh,
jamming helm.
not a helm like a ship's wheel. Helm.
No.
Right.
Well,
Okay.
it is a ship's helm for a spell jamming ship. And it doesn't sit up where the steering wheel goes. It's usually down below. Sven is familiar with a helm. His character in
I
my
have.
Thursday game was wearing one, I think. Did you? No, I don't think you ever got to wear one, did you? On long
He
rest,
had in the past, but not while we were playing.
yeah. That spell jamming little the light of Zarixis. It was actually pretty fun for the
Yeah.
12, 13 sessions.
Unique. Very different.
It's yeah. I mean, you could really take it down the rabbit hole too. I mean, like
Yeah. Lots of other choices
the
of
Rocka
what you can do
Brawl,
with
I
it.
think was pretty fleshed out as far as I like that. You can really build a whole campaign on that. So let's take a look at this calendar. We let it brush the dust off of this thing. Let's see. The eighth day. Yeah, that's so. It's the next day. It's the 29th now. Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, 29th day. The ninth day of the week. The 29th Myrtle. 15 UM. That's a new time. Under Mythal.
Under Marley. Oh,
I guess I could do that if you guys are keeping track anywhere. There's also a visit from Schultz at some point when you guys get back.
Mm-hmm.
He says, I have missed you. You have been gone. I've noticed, he says, as he comes through the shop door or
for
whatever.
one day.
Just for a
Right?
day. Yeah, we put up the out of office sign.
Yeah, we had
He
some
says,
cleaning to do.
it's, I need some help, he asks.
We need more deer candy.
Help what?
Dear Candy, he looks around and he says,
I know nothing. Nothing.
he needs help. Does anyone
Schultz does.
With what?
What?
question
What
the
can we
help?
do for you, Schultzy?
Help what?
We'd
Mental
like to
help?
help you out.
Help's not
Yeah,
free.
help.
He says in a few days he's got his inspection of the fort, and he needs somebody to um, take money from. He says, "I'll explain. I'll explain." He says it's our poker night. We call it an
Hmm.
inspection.
Well, Marley will flip him a coin, like make him do one of these think quick things. It's a silver coin.
Oh, yeah. Flip him the silver coin.
I got one
Uh,
silver coin left. I don't know what else to do. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that.
I
I'm
was
going to
like,
raise red flags.
because
No,
he
no,
might
no, no,
try
no.
to catch it. I don't know. Is it
Yeah, well, that
steel?
was the point. But
Is it steel? It's okay. He says he needs participants in his poker night.
And who else is going to be there?
He says that the
I'm pretty good at
Cor-
poker.
Corbanian, the Troll Skull Raven leader, is going to be there, and some of his ravens are going to help, right, with the party. But he doesn't know who they're sending as inspectors from the Black Dog's army. It changes, but he's hoping it's a couple of the same people that have been once or twice before, and he's prepared to lose gold again. He tells you that he saves up a lot of gold to lose at this poker match, because that's why the inspectors don't inspect, because he's
Mhm.
losing money to them. It's a whole thing. But he
Oh,
So
so
wants,
is he
so
giving us the
he
gold to lose?
yeah, that was what I was gonna ask.
well, he wasn't thinking of you guys.
Oh, he wanted us to find other people?
It's
He,
Schultz. Send him in.
Schultz is in the game.
Yeah, he's the one wanting us to.
He's the one going to lose
He wants
100 to
us to
150
bankroll the
gold.
losers.
He just wants to see if there's somebody else that you guys want at this poker night. But yeah, if one of you guys wants to attend, he's like, uh, sure. Do you want to hang out with the Black Dogs in a poker night?
Not Morkel.
Get on their good side.
Particularly.
Org will, if no one else wants to.
Maybe they'll let us into the castle.
Snakes with fleas are not a pretty thing.
I mean, these are probably going to be like, higher ranking werewolf individuals.
Don't we know a halfling we could send?
Sacrificial halfling.
Marley's
We
buddy.
do. We do. What was his name?
Was it KC?
Whoa.
Is that right, or is that a different halfling?
CK.
CK. KC.
That was close.
CKA.
Yeah, that's
that was
pretty
that.
close. He lives out here in in these shacks.
We let him live in the shack? Oh, he lives in those shacks.
Guess I'm not understanding what help he wants. Did he
He
want us to
wants
supply a body?
losers.
He's got 6 seats and only 5 people filling them, so he's got extra seat. He's not asking for the help um, from you guys. He's asking if you guys want to help him fill the seat with somebody. He's just offering that he's got an extra seat.
Marley
And
would take the seat.
the help is if you know
Ask
anyone that wants
General
to fill it.
Gonzalo?
I mean, you can.
Well, I'm proficient in tools, items, gaming set, cards. So there we go.
I mean, is that something you want to ask him? General Gonzalo
No,
about
not
this
particularly.
poker night?
Maybe Marley can play and talk his way into letting us into the
Marley and Auric, yeah.
getting on their good side if they're
What?
higher ups.
Maybe
What
get
you
information out of them. Get
You
them
think
drunk.
You need to have Org keep an eye on me, don't you? I know how you guys are thinking. Yeah.
So it's a were raven troll lord, troll skull leader, right, of the troll skull zone, and black dog inspectors from the black dog army inspecting the fort that Schultz is in charge of, and he's hosting a poker night, and he has an extra seat, and you want Marley to join the table.
I say go for it.
We lost Sven. Oh, there he is.
Oh, I'm not even in chat.
He popped back in.
I mean,
Hi, Sven.
you're comfortable hanging out and getting buddy buddy with these black dogs?
Yes, I need
I don't
some
care.
poison resistant stuff. So that way we can drink and not get drunk.
Well, S is immune to poison, so
Yeah, S can drink them all under the table.
Well, then you gotta come too. So
He
we're
doesn't
all
get
coming to this
drunk.
party.
I don't
there's
get
Let's
drunk.
one
welcome.
seat. There's only one seat.
Yeah.
There's no
I would-
rail?
Yeah. Marley's better at poker, I'm sure, but
We can't watch?
Ori has the nards to
No,
play.
it's not open
You're on
public.
your own, Marley.
It's like a secret poker game that they're doing with some higher up black dogs. It could be
So you're saying only one of us can attend? Is
That's
that
There's-
it.
no only one seat available at the table. It doesn't have to be one of you guys. It could be anybody that you want to put on the table.
Yeah, but if it's
But
one of us, it's one of us alone.
yes, 100%.
But it's one of us who would know what questions to ask or what things to listen for. It's hard to, you know, we go ask old CK.
I mean, Sergeant Schultz is a little confused that you guys want to attend the poker game, but he's like, I suppose I can make that happen. Yes.
I don't know. We are simple shop owners. We know the person who runs the inn down the street. She serves decent food. We know some rare rats down below, and we
Let's
know
go ask
you.
Durnan.
That's pretty much it.
Now wait a minute, there's that little halfling over there. I bet he's pretty. Hang on just a minute, and Marley takes off and
Yeah, this has got a.
out the door.
Let's go get Durnan.
Yeah, Darnan. Why not Darnan?
Oh, darn it.
He's well known, isn't he?
He's a neutral third party.
Yeah, he's big
far
enough
as we
to
know.
kick their asses too.
You
Maybe.
also met a guy in town that would love to take a poker spot. Mert, remember that werewolf guy?
Oh yeah, Murdy.
Mert's a werewolf. That's right. I forgot old Mert's a werewolf now.
I don't even remember Mert.
I
The
totally forgot about him.
wolf.
He makes he makes cameos in several
Yeah.
Forgotten realms.
And the
Mert
guy
the
that
moneylender.
the guy that delivers your water jugs.
That guy.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure he
food
could
barrel.
afford.
You know, I'm
But
just
Mert
saying
would be
there's
good.
there's other people that you've met that you probably kind of as players you probably kind of forgotten, but
Who's that guy at the gladiator fights that I was in? That demon or whatever it was that had the hellhound as a pet.
There you go. Yeah, I had forgotten about him.
oh, you're talking
Oh,
the
fight.
pit fiend.
Yeah.
That's outside that's out in the wild. I mean, it's in Waterdeep, but it's
Yeah.
not in Troll Skull.
And
That would be a difficult thing
What about the guy that pushed his sister
to
down
get
the
the pit
stairs?
fiend in the game.
Yeah.
what about that dragon?
Better not
Can't
cheat.
they? Can't
You talk-
dragons like polymorph?
what dragon?
The one that come to see us at one time. Remember?
Did you guys know he was a dragon? Your characters?
Well, he landed out in the street, didn't he?
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
we
talking.
ran from him.
Oh, you're talking the shadow dragon that was out on the street?
Yeah. hmm
Yeah. No, I don't think he would want to attend the.
We'll pay him.
Yeah. There is a dragon that you guys have met, but I don't think you knew he was a dragon.
Or go ahead and dig some coins out of your bag there. We'll pay him. Oracle will take care of that. Make sure you
I
get
think
a receipt.
Mert or Durnan would be good.
Yeah, Mert. Mert would probably be really good.
Mert
Yeah.
probably friggin' beat all of them and have them all walk out poor.
I think Mark might be more difficult than Durnan because didn't you guys kick Mert's ass when you were in his house? I think you
Don't
did.
remember.
I don't remember kicking Mert's ass.
Why would we kick Mert's ass?
Well,
No, he helped us. Somehow he helped us.
because
do
he was
something.
principles.
a werewolf and It was like a full moon, and you guys kicked his ass.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, he went crazy,
Yeah,
right? He went nutso. Yeah, he'll get over it. We didn't
he might
permakill
not.
him.
He might not remember, right? He was. He was.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of this guy?
Little homuncula.
Tearing up the paper of the
tearing up the
dragon.
paper. I thought about that little scene several times over the last week about him getting mad and tearing that up. Pointing.
That's actually in the module.
Is it really?
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I mean, maybe not me making it
Yeah.
funnier, but he has a drawing of the dragon and he tears it up. And I thought that was a pretty good little. I was scrolling down images. I was looking for. I went down a rabbit hole. I was looking for an old image that I had. Hmm.
Think we could talk Dernan into doing it and get Dernan to get us some information out of him?
You guys have time though. The poker is not for. Let's put it on the calendar so we don't forget. How's that? The poker night. Where's the calendar? The poker night is in 10 days. So what does that make it? The 9th of Flame Roll? Oh no. Wait, does this go up and down or left to right?
Rearrange it. Let's see. What are we? We're in Myrtle. Kythorn's
I
next.
close it down to the smallest. Yeah.
Yeah,
Kythorn the
9th.
9th.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to put on here Schultz's poker night at Fort.
So yeah, I think we'll just commit to Schultz that we're gonna try to find somebody, and then use some time to try and figure out who would be best.
Yeah,
Now, in
he's
the
kind of
meantime,
giving you a little wait if you want to try to get information or whatever, right? This little secret poker game.
Are we
And,
in the meantime? It's 10 days. Are we going outside the walls in that before then?
Oh, I think you guys are definitely wanting to do something, right? Some
So
combat
then one of
tonight.
us needs to go talk to the were rat. Yeah, yeah. So like, go talk to the were rats and say we need to get outside the walls. And
Yes. Yeah, there's
okay.
2 ways outside the wall. One of them requires you guys all to be able to squeeze through something that's small.
Easy enough. Oh.
I mean that's tiny, so you have to be small to squeeze through it,
Everybody looks at Oreg.
right?
And speaking of
And
Oregon, don't forget,
and they
you guys have just over a month till the 7th of Flame Rule, which is my birthday. So I won't. You guys can make
Not
your
on the
plans
calendar.
It would be all of our
Flame rule is
birthdays,
your
wouldn't it?
birthday.
no,
No, he's the oldest.
he's the first experiment. A year later, you guys were the second experiment.
So he's
He's a
16.
year older than us. Yeah.
Or is he
Alright, I
15 and we're 14?
I
No,
can cast
17 now.
gaseous form. I have a scroll of gaseous form and 2 potions of gaseous form. So if we need to get through a tiny area, we can do it.
But then how do we get back?
Yes.
I was going to ask the same thing.
You're always worried about getting back. Do we not always get back, Orig?
Yeah, we'll
I mean,
figure
have a
that out
little
later.
faith in your brothers, man.
It sounds like a problem for, down the road,
That's a
Morkel.
tomorrow
Orig.
problem.
Oh, let us in. Let us in.
so the squeezy way is the easy way, right? The non-squeezy way, you're gonna have to do some more fighting. You're gonna have to fight more undead. So,
Okay, can we get back in that way? Because if we're already
But-
fighting undead, we'll fight them on the way back.
right, both ways. The squeezy way, you don't have to fight undead as much, and the unsqueezy way, you have to fight undead, both in and out.
I say we squeezy way out and unsqueezy way in.
But how do we find the unsqueezy way in if we squeeze it out?
Have the rat show us.
The unsqueezy way in, you will be able to, if you bring back, there's 3 General Gonzalo's guys, the 6th Regiment that are there, and they know how to squeezy the way back. So that's all that they can offer you is a way to know the squeezy way back.
Is one
So
of
if you
them a
go out
halfling?
normally, then you can squeezy way back.
So he's got other people that are in his confidence, not just us. If he's got 3 other people that
Well, you've
know
met
that we're gonna go outside.
you've met his the leader of his squad, right? His platoon. Where's the 6th Regiment stuff?
Is one of them a
We'll spend-
halfling that can squeeze through a tiny space?
Who's the halfling? What's up with the halfling?
One of his 3 men, a halfling.
He says
Or will
He says-
bring his own gaseous
Look-
form potion?
they could be halflings if they needed to be, I suppose, but
But we have enough for us to get out. We just don't have one for him.
so if you guys remember your logo, right?
Our badges.
Mm-hmm. So you've got the 6th, that is the leader of the 6th is called Sentry Leader, and he's this guy. Oops, I threw it on that same image. The token.
Well, that guy got hair all the way up to his eyeballs.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Do you know who that actually is?
Werewolf.
That's Rick.
Joe Rogan.
No, Rick Kinko, the founding SEAL team leader of SEAL Team 6.
Nice.
The 6th. So that's the leader of the 6th, and they call the members other than you guys regulars. The
We're the
regulars.
irregulars.
If we're able just to hand wave this other person sticking through the hole, then we'll take him with us, and that's where we'll do.
What?
That way we can take our break.
What other person? What are you talking about?
The leader that he's going to send with us, so we can get back in. He can show us the way to get
He's
back
not. No, there's 3 people at your destination that can show you the way back.
We're going to go out and get
in.
them.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna go out and meet them, and then they can
Gotcha.
show you the way back. But yeah, that's a good point because I gotta pee. So we're gonna take a 10-minute break and use the facilities and that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna go over here and start a timer for around 10 minutes, 20, 29, 50-ish. Yeah, 9:50, 9:51. This is a little over 10 minutes. And I'll put the slideshow on and a little pretzel music for the next few minutes. If you're out there listening, we'll be back in just a little bit. So go get a drink and then come back. We got another hour and a half. We'll see you in a little bit. I think it's a little bassy, isn't it? Boom, 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 boom. Stopping the music, stopping the timer, bringing the table back up, poking my players.
I'm here.
I only had a short snack.
Had a couple of wheat thins.
I had some chocolate peanut crunch
Oh, those sound yummy.
stuff. It's actually pretty good. Poke, poke, poke. What's up, Gorby doll? Let's see. I'm pushing buttons still. Getting we're getting you guys getting you guys set up. All right, cool. Actually, I'll put these guys over here. That sounded like a Diet Coke. I don't know who cracked that open, but
Can you hear me?
we can barely hear you.
That's weird because my microphone.
It sounds like you're coming through on your wife's mic. I don't know.
Can you hear me now?
A little bit better.
A little bit.
I wonder.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I think Discord switched my mic.
To your camera mic? That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mic check.
Check mic. Mic check. Check mic.
All right, can you guys hear me now?
Oh, yeah. Much gooder.
Ah, yeah. Stupid Discord.
Discord likes to do stuff.
Payday. It's got the chocolate payday.
I found it, and if it sucks, I'm blaming you.
Blame me if it sucks. It's good, dude. It's good. Trust me. And you like
That's
a payday?
impossible.
I like paydays and I like Snickers, so
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
I think it puts Snickers. It puts a run on a Snickers. Let's put it that way. It doesn't have the caramel, but it's still got the salty payday, right? Yummy. So you guys decided to take the squeeze way out? Is that what I heard?
Yes.
And if you take the squeeze way out, then you'll know your way back in too. So screw those guys if they don't do what you want. Well, if you come back that way. All right. So the squeeze way out, um, you do have to go into the sewers and traverse the lovely land of were rats. It's fun. Um, but the were rats aren't. It doesn't seem uncommon for them to show you a way out. But there are several places that everyone has to squeeze, just normally squeeze, which S has no problem whatsoever. But when you guys get what you feel is kind of the northeast part of the city, like almost as far north as you go, you start to make your way into what looks like used to be an old um, dwarven um, temple. Most of it's underground. Like you come out of the sewers into this old dwarven temple underground. It's all were rat infested area. But they take you over to this massive organ, like, musical organ that's built into this dwarven complex, like stoned in and part of it chiseled out. All these big um, pipes and stuff that go up, and that's your way out. Is you got to squeeze up the organ pipes to get out. A vent hole in the top of the complex. And the were rats tell you that it's going to dump you out several hundred yards outside of the mythal. I mean, you're already outside the mythal when you get to this organ, but it's kind of no way the undead can get in here easily, right? This organ and shit. It's a magical organ, so um,
That's what she said.
to get back in, they teach you a code to play on the organ exit pipes that's at the top. Ding ding ding, ding ding ding. A little tune you got to play to signal so they can open it so you guys can get back in the organ stuff. So what do you guys use to squeeze through these organ pipes? Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
S, you can
S
get
is
up on
just
your
going to
own.
go up by himself.
It's actually that's the organ horns you gotta play.
Yeah, S will use his mutable form, which can squeeze 2 sizes smaller.
Tiny.
Pop his
S can
shoulders out of
slither
joint,
right up
pop
as a
his
snake.
head out of joint, and
Can I just jump into a
squeeze his
bag
way.
of holding and then once we're through, jump back up?
Probably.
Oh.
Well, we could
Yeah,
do
how many
all of
people?
us that way,
How many
one
people
at a
can fit in
time.
my bag of holding?
Anybody that's under 4 feet tall, right?
I can.
He can crouch.
Be like Monty Python, we're sitting in there with more kills there. What? Who's
I
gonna
mean,
let
it
us out
even
now?
tells you that you can breathe in it. So why couldn't you get in it? It does say there's air in it,
Well,
isn't
yeah. If
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
can
a
do that,
minimum.
then S can haul them up there and then let them out at the top, whether it's one at a time or all at once, whatever.
Oh wait, let's see. So let's say there's going to be what 3 people in the bag? Is that what we're talking about?
I don't know.
Number,
Can all 4 of us fit?
well, S doesn't
We have
need
more
to.
than one, don't we?
Mm-mm. S doesn't need to.
No.
I thought we had more than one bag of holding.
We do. I've got
I
one.
got
just-
one.
I'm just
Yeah,
trying
there are
to.
multiple. So
So everybody hop into your bags of holding. I'll haul y'all up. Choose which of you to pull out.
I don't have one, but
So you get
it's all right. I'll go with Morkel.
so you get 3 or 4 minutes, right, of air. Is that what
Yeah.
is that what it's boiled down to? 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah.
At
Let me
if
think
not,
how long it's going to take you to squeeze out of these organ pipes and get up to
because
the
two of them will
surface.
just have one person, which is 10 minutes, and there's one of
Yeah.
them I will have two people, so we'll have 5 minutes.
I can hold my breath for like 10 minutes too.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, no, it
Or he can
doesn't
hold
say
his
if you
breath
hold
for
your
like
breath.
a
It just
minute.
says you suffocate afterwards. It doesn't say you can hold your breath, right? It's a magical item. It makes you suffocate after that time.
Oh no,
It
I'm
says it
gonna
right there in the description.
start, but I'm
Bag
gonna
of suffocation.
start holding my breath, so I'm not using up any of the air.
Oh. Like the turtle can do it for an hour or whatever, right?
Yep.
I can
Underwater
do it
for
for
an hour.
15 minutes. That's what
Marley
it is.
looks massively confused and he shakes his head and he says, "No, what happened to gassy forms?"
Well, you want to have that in case you need to come back. Well, if you need to, you can fart yourself out the
Just turn
organ.
into gaseous form and get in the bag of holy. How's that?
Play a
You
deep
smell like
brown
a
note
fart
on
in
the
there.
organ.
Look, if we can all get in bags of holding, then I don't have to waste spell slots.
I farted so bad one day on my way to work that when I got in my car at lunchtime, it still ranked.
Oh, was it a hot day?
Yeah, it was a South Florida
It's
hot day
Florida.
too,
It's
and
always fun.
I'm like, oh man, you can still smell it in here.
That's when you take it to trade it in just to see the mechanic's
The
face when he
BO,
opens the door.
like the Seinfeld episode.
Did you check
Yeah, I
the
had
upholstery?
had a pet
So,
lizard and it liked to shit in the seats.
so after about uh, a couple of minutes of discussion, you guys make your way out of this organ, one way or the other, in the bag of holding. It doesn't take you too long to get to the surface and get some fresh air because these mushrooms in this bag are stinking. But when you guys kind of get up to the surface, you have to basically squeeze through several feet of like dried up dirt, like cracked up dirt that has topsoil that has built up over the years, and and you end up in a kind of a remote, dried up um, creek bed or lake or pond or something that, and as you surface, you're immediately spotted um, because you guys are climbing out of bags of holding and all this kind of crap. You're immediately spotted by some zombies that are nearby, and they start moving towards you guys. So that's where we're gonna pick up as you guys get out of this area. And let's see, what time of day is it for you guys? What are you guys thinking? Daytime or nighttime?
Probably daytime because less undead
Yeah.
activity.
Not really.
We hope there's less undead activity.
Yeah.
We've experienced they don't like daylight quite as much in some
The
cases.
high level ones, especially,
Yeah.
have daylight sensitivity. So
Well, as you guys climb up and you start to get your bearings a little bit, you realize that it's daylight. It is supposed to be daylight out, but it's not like bright, right? It's dim, right? Like huge cloud cover or something. Fog, dense, heavy. Um, and you guys, let me give you this map. Oops, yeah. Well, you guys
They've
get
already
a. Oops, duh. That's not the button to push.
they've already
Now,
noticed us,
now
right?
Drake, you were having errors pop up on the other table when you were unsharing, right?
Uh-huh.
But you were not getting any this time.
Uh-uh.
Hmm.
What table was
Wonder
that?
if it's
That was
that
this
was
table.
No.
I think it might have been the
Chult?
theme. Was it Cholt?
You did have a different. You had Jen
Wasn't it Saturday night? Or was it this one?
Page's theme on this last week.
Oh, I've had that on a couple of them. It's probably not the theme. I closed that map and I don't even remember the name of it.
You can filter it by
Wait,
area.
your
That'll
tokens are on
filter
it.
it down some.
Wait, your tokens are on. I saw you guys click your token. Damn it. Dirt. All right, there you guys go. Sorry. I hit the P over there instead of the close lock button. They're not. The lock button needs to be moved to the end of the page. It's like an inch in from the edge of the page. It's like silly. Can you make an extension just to move the lock button out?
You can, yeah.
We'll submit it to the Idea Informer. Here, just add this to Fantasy Grounds, please. All right, you guys can
Cool
move your
map.
tokens around a little bit, but you guys have, for some reason,
Too much.
as you guys start climbing out, you do see a pack of undead, like start looking your way. As we're
Oh,
gonna roll initiative.
Headshot, headshot, headshot.
The button right there.
Alright. Well, let's just stand back in the Dahlgren. Fireball them. Until they're
Dogger.
gone.
Yeah, and I roll a 9. Or destroy undead.
Do they see us, or are we sneaky?
Oh, oh no! All you guys climbing out of bags of holding, squeezing out of freaking dirt and standing up and shit. They start moving your way rapidly.
Can't see the grid on this map.
Let me
Because
darken
it's
it up.
gridless.
Yeah.
No, it's
Says
just
it right there in the title.
yep. Grid eyeball.
Ah!
Ouch! Turn it down. Turn it down. How's that? A little better?
This isn't Rob Sable.
Do these guys have sunlight sensitivity or no?
No.
No. Okay.
All right. Let's see. Number 12. Oh, I didn't do you guys the favor of putting you in squares. All right, and number 12 is also going to come booking over this way. And then it's S's turn.
Can't really get close enough, but he'll. He's gonna move to.
Simple enough animated map, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Good. A nice map.
Yeah.
It's
He wants to kind of pull him in, so he's going to take the dodge action right there.
I think these are dynamic dungeons, I'm pretty sure. He runs up, pulls out his sunblade, igniting,
Ding.
and do you get a shield?
Yes, I have a
And he like
sentinel shield.
slaps his shield and says, "Bring it! Bring it!" I don't know. difficult terrain.
There we go. We're gonna cast spike growth right there.
All right, hold on. I got some spike growth, I think. Let me see what I got going on. What level is spike growth?
2.
Second?
Yes. Do you want me to delete that token?
No, not yet. I'm looking to see if I have spike growth.
Ah, okay.
I thought I had something, but I don't see anything. So, no, leave that. That's a good one.
All right. So that is my action, and then I'm just gonna move right up here behind us.
You have the other one he has, Entangle, I think it is.
Probably.
All right, I'm going to do a little shimmy.
Now, just to let you know, you do get the feeling that there are a lot more undead nearby, but not immediately responding to you guys. So if you guys go making a whole shit ton of noise, you might attract even more.
Little. So I'm going to
Thunderclap.
Fireball. Yeah.
Mm.
Marley, put your bagpipes away.
Is somebody offended?
Pull out your war tuba instead.
I noticed you got an effect on your sheet that says silent spec. What is that? SPECH. Silent spec.
Beach.
yeah, that's misspelled speech.
Is
I'm not
it-
sure why.
Do you
I
have
know
a
there for
lisp?
2 years.
When you're silent, you have a lisp with it. You're like, I'm being quiet. I have a silent
Yeah.
lisp.
I can't change it, so I don't know how that happened. So I'm going to take my time as more
We'll
Calgo's
give
running
you
by.
another A. How's that? Is it no speech? Is it two
It's
E's?
an E.
Louise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speech
Biatch.
and Chong.
A little thwack
All right,
in
hold
the
up.
face hole.
So you're trying to shoot this thing in the head?
Yeah, it's the only way they drop.
Because if you don't shoot him in the head, then don't even roll damage. Well, wait. He might do enough damage to blow him up completely. But just saying, right? So you guys have you guys fought these things? You haven't fought.
It's been so long, I don't remember.
I don't think your characters have
I
fought
don't
Black
know.
Ice.
No, we haven't fought any zombies or anything.
Black Ice exist in other campaigns and you fought them, but I don't think you guys have fought them yet. So
Surely
yeah,
Dr. Gonzaga would have told us. how to
roll
kill him.
damage off the target. Just roll it in chat.
Okay.
Yeah, that's. Oh, you rolled it on him anyways. But yeah, that was enough to like it just like blows this top of his shoulders off, and his this whole top of his body blows off.
Okay.
Marley.
Oh, Marley is going to. Are we locked? Let's see. Right up here next to my buddy S, so I can protect him. And let's see. Those are moving pretty slow. Yeah, so I think what I'll do is just take this one here, closest to Marley. Oh, control click Marley, idiot. And I'm gonna cast, or I'm gonna use the wand of magic missiles. Just one charge. Wait a minute, resisted.
Yeah, you're not hitting them in the head, so they're resisting it.
But the one took 5 damage? 0 to 1,
Well,
5 to another.
no,
Oh, it's resistant. Okay, I got it.
it's supposed to not be doing any.
But wait, magic missile can't miss.
It
It
does.
goes right for the head.
It doesn't hit them in the head. It hits them in random spots on the body. It's not targeted to their head.
So you can't target something with a magic missile.
You can target the creature, and it hits them in different spots, but it's not hitting them in the head to bust the brainstem open. That's what you got to do to these things.
Oh. Okay, well that
You got to
works.
separate their head from their body.
Mm.
So it's basically like a called shot, kinda. And can you call shot with a magic missile, guys?
I don't know, but rules is
I
written.
don't
If
think
it
so.
doesn't miss, then it hits its target. The target would be the head.
It absolutely 100 hit, but it didn't do damage.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
it
I
blew
don't agree.
chunks of their flesh off, but they're still like. "Rrrr."
You got to get a point blank range.
I would give it to you like if you put it to their head and went.
Of the tip of the
Yeah,
wand up the nose and
yeah,
then fire.
that I would definitely do it then. All right, so yeah, these guys come fumbling, stumbling, tripping, and walking out of this stuff.
Stumbling in.
Legs ripping open, body parts falling off, but they still keep coming. It's difficult terrain though, so 5 or 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I say he gets to about like there, like one of his legs got caught on the rock and ripped off, and he's like, "Yeah," but he's still coming because his head's
Popping
not
on
dead.
one leg.
Yeah, his head's not dead. Yeah, I'm gonna move these guys. It was an interesting thought, but
So yeah, so they don't take any damage from that.
oh,
Right?
they're taking damage to their body, but you can't kill them unless you hit them in the head. They
All
just
right,
keep
that's
coming,
right.
right? They'll be dragging or whatever, but they keep coming.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
I don't know if you guys know that. Your characters.
Not unless somebody told us.
So
Yeah, maybe.
basically, it only takes 1 point of damage to kill these things, and that's if you hit
Well,
them in the head.
6, 5. It takes 5 to hit. If you hit them in the head for 5 points of damage, they die. You can't just like one pointer. One point them.
All right, Dogger's going to move up here.
Do you ever see The Walking Dead? Same kind of thought process. You gotta kill the brain.
No, I don't do the zombie thing. It's scary. Matter of fact, I'm having a problem with this right now. Can't catch my breath.
Well, Matakiri wanted me to use
Now's the
little undead kids, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do
He's
it.
now's the
sick.
appropriate time for
Sick,
this.
man. Matakiri, stop that.
Singing
And
"Ring Around the Rosies"
That
or
really
some
does
shit.
make creepy on the back of my neck, like my hair stands up.
Ring around the rosies. They're all singing and dancing, little undead little girls. Yeah, I've been there.
Dogger's going to drop some sacred flame from the heavens down on top of their heads.
Nice. Oh, he tries to get out of the way,
And he
but does
failed.
not. And he says, "Oh, I like a little radiant," as he resists it.
Oi.
But he still took 6.
Yeah.
It's only partially resisted.
His spells still do damage, because I'm assuming sometimes, the radiant is on the head. But directly targeting the head is a good way to kill them. Oh, this guy. Somehow his jaw falls off. I don't know. it slowed him down. Right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55. Yeah. Like stumbling and fumbling and getting out to the other side of that. All right, Marley.
All right. So, what is called shot? Disadvantage? -5? What is it?
Just say you're gonna hit him in the head, and that's
Just
all you got to do.
I'm gonna shoot him with my bow in the
All
head.
right, in the head. Roll the hit.
Okay.
All you gotta do
Roll the
is
hit.
hit him, because I've already calculated their armor class to be a headshot. That's a hit.
Oh.
That's enough.
Okay.
Number 12.
And down arrow.
Down. Number 10. Oh, he's out. I'm gonna give him I'm gonna slow his movement down to 30 since he just ran through and ripped his legs all open and right. They normally have a
Foot.
speed of 40, by the way, guys. So he's gonna move and dash right up to Marley. Ratter, ratter, ratter. You remember what these look like, right, Marley?
Uh-huh. Yeah, like some kind of vampire thing. But can you see? Is that thing in the forehead? Is that the black ice? Like
Yeah,
embedded
that's the
in
black
there?
ice. Yeah, that's what you. That's kind of what you got to do is separate that from their head,
All right.
or their head from their body that has that on it. You guys can be picking up some black ice too, if we want to remember later, if you guys are collecting it or not. I don't know. Number 10 dashed. Number noticeably fine-boned. Oops. Alt. Is also going to dash all the way up to. Why is S's token so small? What happened to you?
I don't know. Somebody was changing
You
size.
get you get you
A
get
little left.
scrunked. You get
Oh,
scrunked.
squeezing.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, this one's gonna also come moving up.
They handed these out at the employee appreciation barbecue that we had.
Like that. Cold-hearted chortle.
Nobody appreciates their employees anymore. Actually, they're starting to because you
Wait.
can't get them.
Who has employees anymore? They don't want to show up to work.
They don't want to work, do they?
No. Can I stay home? Like, you can't get paid. Oh, sorry. Down arrow. I keep holding the shift button. Alright, I am giving these guys a hamper on their movement. At least this round a little. We gotta make your spells somewhat useful. It's a second level spell, right? At least
Thanks.
it slows them down a little bit, right? Who made this map so big? I kind of moved them all closer and it would have been a faster combat. I figured 3 rounds of movement.
Well, I'm going to drop the Sacred Flame on that dude again.
Give me some more sacred. Ooh, he totally like sucks his
Oi.
head in. Like,
Ducked it.
All right, so same thing. Zoom in. Careful aim.
shoot him in the forehead. I'll let you roll damage since you're probably going to do enough that I could just hit the remove dead hostile NPC button instead of deleting them. Yeah, thank you. What was that? Why did we get the fumble?
Don't know.
Huh. Did somebody play it in Discord, maybe? I don't know.
I don't
didn't.
see what any saving throws prompted or anything. Those
I
were
don't see any attack being a 1 or.
Alright, so
Oh.
next.
Cold-hearted. I don't see a. Huh. Number 9. Where's number 9? Number 9? He's all in the back there. He's gonna come stumbling and fumbling forward. All right, S. You got 2 of them
Alright.
adjacent to you.
So I'll start with that one. Always a headshot.
Deaded.
And then that one. Headshot. Is 13 enough to deaded him?
Yeah, he's dead. Number 10. Where is he? There he is. Goodbye.
And then I'm gonna move up to there. And I'm gonna action surge. And I'm gonna headshot him.
That noise always reminds me of the noise the ships made from
Sea
the
of
Tom
Thieves.
Cruise version of
Oh.
World. What was the
War of
War
of the
of the
Worlds.
Worlds.
World of the Words? Remember those noise
Yeah.
those things made? Yeah.
So did that kill Serpentine? Another
Yeah.
headshot.
Yeah. Serpentine is gone too.
All right.
Serpentine.
Serpentine, serpentine,
Wait.
serpentine.
Knock that
What
one
did
out
I
too.
just delete?
I don't know.
I meant to delete Serpentine and something else got deleted. Is everybody in the comment tracker? Did I delete a
Yeah.
player?
There's 5
Yeah.
of us there.
Okay.
Petulant, unsavory
And that,
titter.
yeah, that should be.
It could be a random zombie that just disappeared. He fell in a hole.
Let's see.
I think I
only
did
moved to
delete some
10.
random zombie.
Tripped
I
and
wanna
his head on
get
a rock.
there
The
to
10,
just
the
be in
10
the
zombies,
way
the
a little more.
9 zombies that attack you.
10, 9!
9
Commandment. 15.
zombies.
10
I just
commandment.
watched that the other day. It's so hilarious.
Love it.
All right.
I thought they were going to let Mel Brooks come out with his own. He was going to do a series on history of the world. And they were going to let him direct it and everything, write the stuff. It was before COVID.
I don't know. He's getting up there in age too. More Kel? What you got? Give him
I've
some-
got some
Ooh,
temporary hit points, as
you-
I figure S doesn't need my help to kill all these guys.
You wild shape
That
yourself
completes
into
my
a
action.
temporary hit points.
Yes, exactly. Just take those 36 temporary hit points.
It's another way of sponging yourself.
Yep.
Have you read any of the new things they're talking about with the druid and the new?
No, I haven't been following that really.
The couple of things that I kind of thought I think is kind of cool. I don't play a druid for min-maxing, right? A lot of people do because you can. They're pretty good at it. But the problem with a druid now is if you want to be like a tiny creature, you got what, 1 hit point? You're like squish. There goes your wild shape, right?
Yep.
But the new way, you can pick what you want as far as like hit point creature, like a brown bear has the hit points, but you can still wild shape into a tiny creature that has that same amount of hit points. So you're not
Just a teeny
nerfing
tiny bit of
yourself
brown
to be
bear.
tiny, right?
A
So
brown bear butterfly.
That's kind of cool. Yeah.
right. This
So it's a
freaking
flat hit points regardless of your size, so you could be a gargantuan and still have the same
Well, I don't know
hit
all the
points.
details, but Jeremy Crawford was explaining that you're gonna have like 3 different or maybe 4 different creature types to choose from. One's like strength, like the wolf. One's like a bear and the wolf, and the land. I think it was land. I think it was like land and air and sea or something crap like that, right?
That's a
And
ranger style.
yeah, and but you're not limited to size and a lot of things. So, number
Interesting.
23, did he
Yeah,
go?
that could be cool.
He just moved
We're at
there,
the
didn't
start of a
he? Yeah.
new round, aren't we?
Oh, that was the top of the round. Oh, he gets to go again. Oh, so he's gonna actually get to attack somebody? What? Good thing you got temporary hit points. Because he's gonna try to bite you. Or Kel.
All right, bring it.
Is he gonna explode after contact with our blood?
He bites your shield. He's like, er, er, er. Number 9. Well, let's come running up to S. Rah, 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 trying to bite at you. Rah, rah. Yeah, right.
I'm gonna riposte.
It's like sticks his head out, and you just like thunk your freaking sword. Can you not kill them?
It's kind of hard.
Right? Can you not do 5 points of damage?
No, because I have +6 on my
Yes.
attack.
So I could just delete him, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Once I hit him, so he's dead.
Ooh. All right. I forgot to add this. I don't think it matters, but I'm gonna add that just in case they take necrotic damage. And I will activate my druid bonk stick and try to smack this guy in the head.
Oh.
Yeah,
Whoa,
that's what I did
that
instead.
was that lunch fart that I let out in the car too.
That one sounded juicy.
All right, check your seat. Like, oops.
I'll step over there
Murder that guy.
and murder that guy. And then I can. Yeah, that was 15 and 15. I'll step over there and murder that guy.
Oh, you didn't kill him
Why not?
because you're too weak and you make me have to delete him.
Sorry.
All right, so a quick little 18-second little thunk 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 thunk. You guys killing these freaking undead real quick, and I think I think I'm gonna need a one of these checks right right here. How, how do I do that? Oh, that button, like that. Did that work?
I'm going to use
Okay.
my inspiration.
That's what I was just thinking.
With your disadvantage and advantage, you still got a 4.
Who you?
That's S for you.
S. Oh, because Dalgron's got advantage and disadvantage as well. But for some reason, Dalgron rolled an 18. So he got a 20 because he's got a +2. 1, 2, 3 successes. That's enough. So you guys make your way heading in the direction that was described to you
Keep going.
guys, which is you got to go north until you get to the river and cross over the bridge. You'll see the river. There's a waterfall not far from the bridge. Keep going north on the road, and then head into the. There's a path that heads into the mountains, and you want to follow the mountain path up until you get to the Wizard's Tower. That's on the edge of like the edge of this cliff area, this mountainous area north of Waterdeep. Not far, only a few miles outside of town. Not far at all. And but when you guys, you kind of have to like sneak here and wait, and then sneak over there, and then maybe kill a few more zombies here and there, and then so you're not just totally like wandering around. You're in combat, but we're not gonna. I mean, this is a typical pack. Is 10 to 15 of these zombies roaming around, and you can run into them. If you make too much noise, you could get 3, 4, 5 packs at a time, which would be a much challenging fight. But you guys are maintaining your stealth enough that you guys. I'm gonna unshare this image with you guys, and I'm gonna share another image with you guys as you guys get to this bridge. This bridge.
How far from the city have we made it now?
Maybe 2 miles.
So we can kind of still see the walls.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty dark, right? The fog and the over. It's very, very foggy today. Or are you're not sure? You guys haven't really been outside of the Mythal yet, so. But it's pretty dark. You can't see too far away, and there's no light that transmits through the Mythal, so you can't
It's
see the.
opaque.
Yeah, it's like frosted. It's like frosted. But I'm gonna take you guys out of initiative, obviously. Um, and you guys have a couple of minutes, obviously, before this combat. I don't know if there's like spells that expired or whatever, right? I don't see anything in any problems. So I'm gonna put you guys on another map. As you guys get right to the edge of this bridge, you've snuck your way to the edge of this bridge, and at the underneath and the far end of the bridge, you guys see undead blocking your path. Let me put these guys on the map. It's quite a big.
Have they noticed us yet?
We're gonna roll that in just a second. Let me get these guys all set up here.
Because I've got that walking with death special feature.
Which does what? Takes the stuff all out of the encounter? Is that...
Well, no, if they haven't noticed us, I could. It's like pass without trace for undead.
Oh,
That
Oh well,
sounds
you can
handy.
decide if you want to try to use that. As you see this, you got to get across the bridge or across the river somehow. And this is the on the other side of this river, up and down as far as you can see, is covered with undead. And some of this undead is big stuff. You see some like maybe ogres. Yeah, you're gonna see.
Doesn't hurt to try it.
Uh,
And pretty much all of the undead are black ice. Is that
yeah,
okay?
pretty much.
and though our characters don't know it, you kind of you made a statement that Dr. Troy is partially to blame for all the undead.
Yeah. Put these guys all on there for you guys. Okay. So you see that down below are two ogres, right? And on the top of the bridge is another ogre, and just off to the side is a kind of not on the bridge, but kind of at the edge of the bridge is another ogre, and a bunch of zombies floating around. And everybody can give me a perception check.
Are you pushing it?
No, go ahead and roll it. You guys are faster than me.
What is the difference between the height of the bridge and
Let's
the water?
say 15 feet. So the ogre zombies are, almost the same height as the bridge. Their head is or whatever. And so all right, so you guys have snuck up here enough that these guys you haven't got their attention yet, right? And you're all looking, and not only do you see these zombies and stuff, but like in the shadow, like underneath the bridge, you guys also see another creature that looks like that looks kind of like huh? Attempt to open wildcard links that do not match a loaded module data. Maybe that's. Hold on. I don't know. I blame me for that. I blame me for doing something wrong.
It's just saying you don't have a module loaded, the module that has that particular record.
I think it's the monsters manual, but um let me look in here and show it to you. It looks kind of like this. Like in the shadows under the bridge.
Oh, the Witch King? Okay.
Yeah.
No big deal. It's just the Witch King.
Dalgron. Dalgron's having a hard time seeing it. He's like, huh? I think I see it. I rolled like crap on my perception. So, did you guys want to try to sneak past him or something? What does he give you?
It's an awful lot of them.
What does he give you? A
Yeah, I
plus
don't want to
10
fight
on
him.
your disadvantage stealth check?
Yeah.
And
If I cast Pass Without Trace, will that give us plus 20?
Doesn't work against undead.
yeah, pass. This
It
one
doesn't.
does.
Really?
Pass without a trace, I don't think does. I mean, it's kind of hard to sneak past somebody that's looking at you.
Pass without trace works on undead. There's
Does
nothing in the spell that says it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't?
It's just
I mean,
Yeah.
I think this would be useful, if you were trying to get around a group of undead, at a distance, several, you know, yards away or so, but you're trying to like walk adjacent
we
to them,
sneak
right?
upstream a little bit and then
The-
cross.
This is probably the lighter area of undead, is this bridge. The rest of the river is swarmed with them, up and down.
Oh man, we even have a boat.
I mean, if walking with death isn't going to help us, might as well fight our way through.
Let's put it this way: if I change the map to 4 different locations, it's going to have the same encounter on it. How's that?
Yeah, I'll
Good.
pull out my bow and just kill one. If we stay here, they have to jump that gap or
Yeah,
get
we
onto
can
the bridge. Not
funnel
the jump
them.
gap. Zombies aren't known for their parkour skills.
So I'll allow each of you to do one action before we roll initiative. We'll start off with Oreg. What action do you want to do before we roll initiative?
Just double checking, make sure I didn't have any kind of cool awesomeness in my inventory.
Do you guys want to
I'm
adjust
not
your
seeing anything that's a game
locations a
changer, so
little?
I'm just gonna shoot. Okay, he is a black guy zombie as well. Alright, so I'm gonna go for the Ogre 5. Target him? It did.
Ogre. Okay, the one on the bridge.
So we get free action before we go.
Can you kill the ogre zombies with a headshot? Let's see.
7 damage. Is that enough? Said the normal ones were 5.
Do these have a headshot? Takes no damage unless the target's head. Yeah. How much did you do? 7? That's enough, dude. Thunk. He's like, and falls over dead.
Nice. Flying through the air.
It looks like a tough fight until you start shooting things in the head. Actually, their armor class was higher than what's on the sheet. For this encounter, you guys should be doing a -5 to hit. I didn't code all the zombies to have the +5 to their AC, so. But you still would have hit and killed him. Thud! And they all like turn and start looking around to see where that came from. What about Dalgron? What's he gonna do on his one action? Where 5 is gone. Bloop.
That's 100 feet away.
Did you guys pick up any black ice from the last fight?
Marley don't want nothing to do with that. No.
Wasn't Orig the one who was researching that before?
He still
Collecting it into his whip.
Yeah.
He's still wondering why he's the smartest one in the party. He hasn't figured that out yet.
Look, I only have a 12 because I have a headband of competent ability or something. So.
Right? It's the only reason it's higher.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
All right, Dahlgren's going to try to hit this zombie 7 here with in the head with a scorching ray. You said it was -5?
Yeah, -5 to hit. For the headshot. Headshot. Oh, you hit. Did you have a -5 to that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Their armor class is only an 8. Ooh, vulnerable to radiant.
And I got to do it again. -5.
No, 6 points of damage is enough to kill him.
Oh.
Or blow his head off.
Do I have to? I forget what scorching ray is. You got to say you're going to hit the same target because it's 3 rays.
No, you can hit any.
So
it's like 3 arrows basically. Wait, which one did you just kill? I want to delete him. 7?
Zombie 7.
Yep.
Then he's going to try to get.
Wait, ogre zombie 7, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, here it is. Gone. Oh, I think I can delete him from Bob's still. I'm gonna do it that way next time.
Okay, -5.
I forgot
And this
Bob's.
guy.
Bob made me an extension to delete the tokens right off the map. Delete from combat tracker.
That's a hit on dilapidated.
A 5.
Black zombie dilapidated.
Gone.
And he's 95, so I can reach him too. And let me shoot at Black Zombie 19. -5. Damn.
Ooh. Oh, nice. Thank you.
Nice.
Marley, what are you gonna do
4
for
down.
your one action?
I'm gonna reach into my bandolier and pull out my pipe of smoke monsters. Draw on it a little bit. Hold my teeth as I draw my bow back. I'm gonna walk up a little bit because Marley really doesn't have anything special that he can do. He's not smart enough to figure it out.
All right, so when you step onto the bridge,
Hmm.
it collapses and you fall into a pit of hundreds of zombies. No, I'm kidding.
Oh. That sounds like something I'd throw on my players, man. That's yeah, and -5. Headshot on the ogre zombie. Gonna try.
Which one? Number 1?
This guy right here.
Minus. Yeah, -5. Headshot. That's all you can see though is his head sticking up, right?
Oh,
Because
that's
he's
cool.
down in
That's
the
cool.
river.
So I'm gonna use my inspiration. And
Crit him. I hope you can do more than 5 points of damage with a crit. Barely.
then this smoke monster ogre zombie comes out of Marley's mouth and then just falls over dead. Down arrow.
Uh,
Oh, that was our free. Okay, there is no down arrow.
yes.
God,
I'm sorry.
why is it
I'm
not
sorry,
working?
Mercal. I was going in the order that they are in the combat tracker.
Oh, okay. I will. I'll move up onto the bridge with Marley. And I'm gonna go. See if I can hit zombie 16 there. And let's see if necrotic damage will do anything to them, and I'll try to decaying reach him. Not enough.
Not enough. Wait, were you trying to hit him in the head?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not enough.
Yep.
15.
They're fast. They got a dex. So, all right, S, what do you want to do?
All right. Well, S is gonna get up onto the bridge, and he's going to try to thin the herd a little bit, and he's going to use his circlet of blasting. And
Is that an attack roll or a save?
yes, attack roll.
I'll give you my inspiration.
Oh, appreciate that.
Is three
3 separate attack rolls.
3 separate? Yeah.
So I will target first one. Actually, I'm going to target the ogre zombie first. Of course, all trying to do headshots.
That is a hit on him.
All right.
It's barely enough to kill him.
Just barely.
Barely enough to blow his head off.
And then I will try this guy. That's a miss. And this guy. All right.
Remember in fourth edition when you had minions that were?
Mm-hmm. I like those.
I liked them. They were
Yeah.
easy for the
Still use
DM,
'em.
and that's kind of this a little bit of this idea. They're a little tougher, but super minions or whatever. All right, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna roll initiative, which I'm gonna push to you, and then I think we're gonna call it as soon as we get it locked in, because we only got 5 more minutes, and I don't think we want to get rolling on it. But the uh, the the rest of the undead now make their presence known. As you guys see, 4 wraiths and a vampire and some zombies come appearing. Well, on their turn, some of them will still be hidden. Let me set this so we know that these guys are under the bridge. Right? I'm going to put them down 15 feet, saying they're under the bridge. And, well, this
Good
one's the
song.
one. This one's the one you saw. Uh, like barely under the bridge, so I'm gonna say he's kind of coming up out of the top. And that's it. I think we're gonna get out of here. Let's. Is there somebody we're supposed to go raid? Who's out there? Let's see. Nobody doing anything. Somebody playing. I am fish. I don't know. I don't know. So we're gonna go raid. We're gonna go raid the pantry. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a snack. How did you like that payday?
Go raid the bed.
Huh?
It was good. I liked it. It wasn't as much caramel in it as I thought, like
There
the
isn't
normal
any.
ones.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of caramel in them, but they're good. I don't like too much caramel. So let's see. Today's Tuesday. Friday. What? I don't even know what we're doing Friday. Is it? Am I supposed to
Empire.
be? Is it Empire? All right.
Empire on Friday. Yep.
So I'll be streaming player view of Empire of the Ghouls. Matakiri be dimming. And then Saturday we're gonna be doing over on Rob's channel. We're gonna be doing some Dragonlance. And then back here on Tuesday. So that's it. We're gonna say goodnight to everybody. If you're out there in chat or you're watching on YouTube, see you guys. Bye bye. Have a great
Good
night.
night.